All right, here we are for part 2. Got my cousin Whitney, fabulous mother of 2, and
That is true.
she has told me already, answered all my questions for me. If I have a pregnancy question, I ask Whitney, and then she tags me in all of these fun and sometimes enlightening, informational, scary,
Truthful, enlightening.
Yes, scary blogs about giving birth. So, labor and delivery. Y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, but it's okay. Whitney doesn't think I'm crazy. I'm gonna try and not get an epidural. And Whitney successfully did that 2 times. She did not get an epidural.
One of them I almost didn't make it to the hospital.
So tell us, what are the secrets?
So, the secrets to an unmedicated birth, that could be a whole other vlog.
Well,
but
what are things that we should know about labor and delivery?
Okay, so I just want you all to know that it's going to be gory, and that's totally okay. Like, I hear all the time people saying, I don't want to poop. And I'm like, don't worry about that. Also, in that moment, if you're having an unmedicated birth, you're just going to want that baby out of you. So you're not going to care what happens downstairs. You're just going to want the baby out because it hurts and you want it to stop. Yeah, don't worry about all that stuff. Don't worry about, like, if you're shaven down there. I mean, there's so many things you could possibly worry about. Just don't worry about them because those nurses and doctors have seen so many people's downstairs that they do not care. And they don't have a memory of any of it, what you look like, how you acted, any of that. Don't think that
Praise
there's
the
some,
Lord.
like, universal sign, like, you're having your kid now. But I will say, the contractions that, like, your Braxton Hicks contractions and false labor contractions don't feel the same as true labor contractions. They hurt, but you can tell. And I can't, if you've had a child, you know what I'm talking about. You can tell that they're doing something down there because you feel that, like, pressure. 2, I wanted to share with y'all what my mom shared with me about what labor and delivery feels like. It's weird, but now that I've had 2 unmedicated births, I totally agree. So if you've ever had a really horrible stomachache in the car, and you're in the middle of nowhere and you're dying waiting for that gas station to pop up over the horizon so you can stop and go to the bathroom, that is labor. They're like, I'm gonna die. I have to get whatever this is in me that wants to come out. I gotta get it out. That's the stomachache. That's labor. And you think you're dying. Remember that part. And then you have to have the biggest bowel movement you've ever had. You have to go number 2. And you're pushing, and it's really, really hard because you're maybe a little constipated. And then finally, you go to the bathroom. That's delivery. That's what it feels like. I told Candace just tonight that delivery feels much, much more like it's coming out of your bottom than in your vaginal region. It's all that pressure's in your bottom, and they even tell you, push in your bottom, you know? I was showing my sister-in-law how to push recently.
What?
Yeah. No, if you don't take a birthing class, it's very important to know, like, you put your hands behind your knees, and you tuck that chin, and you just push, and you bear down like you're trying to go to the bathroom. That's the best way.
I did not know that. I'm not planning on taking a birthing class.
Oh, well, just watch our vlog, and you'll know what to do. Okay, so your first potty trip after you have a baby. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
So you haven't had a period for 9 months, right?
Oh, it's heavenly.
You get a whole 9 months worth of period in 2 days.
Oh my gosh.
It looks like a murder scene. Just don't worry about it. They have everything you need. The nurses will clean all that up. I hope all of you have amazing nurses because they are really the true labor force of labor and delivery. Okay, so you've delivered your placenta. If you had any tearing down there, do we need to talk about that?
How to prevent it?
Okay, I can talk to you about that. Kegels all day long.
I don't know what that is, but I know about Pam.
Okay, well, this is not baby mama. You can't just, like, spray some Pam down there and help the baby, like, slide out. That does not work.
I was really hoping that would do the trick.
No, okay, so Kegels is like when you're squeezing the muscles of your vagina and your butthole. It's a muscle So it's just like if you're lifting weights, the more you work out that muscle, the stronger it gets.
Okay.
You need to work out those muscles so that you don't blow open when a baby passes through there.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Another way is like some people, this might be a little TMI for some people. Some people's doctors will do it for you right before the baby comes out. You massage the area, and some people let their spouses do that.
I did read a blog that if your doctor does that, then it will help.
Yeah, it does help. So I'm just like going down the line here. What happens when you're delivering? You've delivered the placenta. You bleed like crazy. So maybe something you wouldn't know is that after you have the baby, your uterus contracts still. So you still have contractions.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not as painful because you're distracted by the cuteness. God designed it that way, I'm sure. So you're still contracting, and that's helping your uterus shrink back down into shape.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're breastfeeding, it's really important to do like skin to skin.
Mm-hmm.
And if your baby's cool, like my second was, it'll scoot all the way down to your nipple and start nursing all on its own.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is really cool. So it's good to try to nurse within the first hour. A lot of hospitals encourage that. Also, your uterus will contract while you're breastfeeding. And the first like 2 weeks, it's horribly painful.
Oh.
Yeah, but you get used to it.
Nursing itself isn't already painful enough. You also have a contracting uterus.
Yeah, it's very true. It just feels like period cramps is really what it feels like.
Oh.
And if you're good after you have your baby, you will stick to your ibuprofen schedule so that you don't get a lot of pain. And you'll keep ice packs down there so you're comfortable. And but if you're trying to do naturally, you'll bounce back pretty good. Like you'll be able to get up and walk around versus if you had an epidural, you'd still be in bed and you'd have a catheter and all that kind of stuff. So
please, Lord, let me be able to do it. I don't want a catheter.
You can do it more on that topic later.
Yeah.
Biggest thing is like when you think you're about to die and you want to get that epidural, just stay right there because you're probably about to have your baby. And every person I've ever talked to that had an unmedicated birth said that. The worst part is when you think you're about to die, then the baby is there. It's probably just right around the corner from that moment.
The Lord knew if you do not come out of me right now.
Yeah. You don't deliver in your cute clothes. Deliver in that ugly nursing gown or ugly hospital gown, and then they can throw that puppy away if it gets destroyed, or don't mess up your cute clothes.
Yeah.
Have the baby, then put your cute clothes on and take some pictures.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's a good idea because I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I wanted cute clothes, but no, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, like you just paid how much ever for a nursing nightgown, and then you got blood all over it. Yeah. And baby juices things. And in that 12 hours after you have the baby, you sign for your birth certificate, you fill out paperwork. If your baby's born a little bit premature, they'll want to test the car seat before they take. Oh, your baby's getting a lot of testing. There's several immunization, not several. Was it 2? 3, yeah. Also, if your baby's having trouble with their bilirubin, they might be in a little sun lamp, or some babies, they test their blood sugar a lot and they prick their heel. They put their little blood in there, and it's sad. They take their footprints
Just walk out
and yeah, other things. We should have a vlog on visitors, because I could talk a lot about that. Have we talked you out of it?
I hope not.
I hope not
Pregnancy's
too.
awesome.
It sounds gross. It sounds like it might be the worst, most painful experience of your life, but I promise you it will be the best experience of your life. You will not regret it. Motherhood is so rewarding, I can't even tell you.
One day on our next vlog, let's do postpartum stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys can be looking for that.
Yeah.
And let us know if we missed anything.
Yeah.
If you've got questions, let Whitney know.
Find
Just
me
kidding.
on Candace's Facebook or something.
Comment and I will ask her and she will tell you.
I am by no means a medical expert. This is only my experience.
Yes.
And I'm
Disclaimer.
sharing it with you. Disclaimer. Yeah. So I'm going to try and say I think I'm somebody, but not. This is just my experiences.
But it's always fun to talk about babies.
Yes. And what you learn along the way. It's important
right.
to share with others.
And we'll be sharing more later.